Who's ready for one of the best fights, hopefully, this year? We'll see. I'm very skeptical on how this is going to go. Of course, you guys know me. You know who I want to win. But we will see how this goes. And Dana comes in with the great Nico Ali Walsh fought to a draw. I'll be surprised if ESPN doesn't say it wasn't fight of the night. I believe that. I do not doubt that at all. Katie Taylor lost. Holy smokes. Lost in Dublin. I could not believe Katie Taylor lost. Unbelievable. Right now we're watching Maloney versus Nakatani, which fun fight so far. I believe Maloney was knocked down already in the fight. Pretty scrappy little fight right here. Now, I don't know who you guys have winning the fight tonight with Haney and Loma. I can probably guess what most people are going to say, but I have seen the tide shift a little bit in terms of who people are rooting for. I'm a little surprised. Man, Nakatani right now landing some good leather. Maloney, though, staying in that pocket. I am surprised at the amount of people that have been Devin Haney supporters being like, it's kind of hard to root for Devin Haney right now. Based off of the push yesterday at the weigh-in. I could tell people were not too happy about that for good reason. Maloney, though, staying in the pocket, taking some good shots. There's been a couple of boxing upsets this Saturday. Yeah. Man. So far, though, I did not get to see the Katie Taylor fight. The fact that that happened in Dublin tells me that the fact that it was tied at 95-95 and there was 96-94 for the other two cards tells me it was probably a wider margin than that. I'm shocked that Katie Taylor lost at Dublin. I feel bad for her in a way because it is her hometown. You know? And the look on Conor McGregor's face ringside when they announced that Katie lost. Oh, man. That's tough. This Nakatani Maloney fight, man. This is a fun fight. We are watching it right now. We're doing fight commentary. We cannot actually show the fight. We will get banned instantly. So, but yeah, I am shocked Katie Taylor lost. We'll see how she recovers. If I'm sure there was a rematch clause. I would not be surprised if there's a rematch clause. So, and it sounded like, from what I was reading on it, like Katie Taylor got outworked, which is not common. She's usually pretty good about that stuff. And is usually someone that's pretty hard to outwork. So, this Nakatani Maloney fight, though, very solid fight. Round 8 so far. .407, what's going on? How are you doing tonight? Oscar Valdez fighting tonight? Oh, I've been hyped for this fight too, man. I'm super pumped for this fight. Robinson Dale, how you doing, man? How are you doing? Dude, Maloney is taking an absolute beating right now. Hard-nosed fighter, man. Super hard-nosed fighter. Let's go high tech. See, that's the thing, man. I'm shocked at the amount of people that, oh, look, I get it. Like, AJ, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I'm surprised at the amount of people that have kind of moved over to the Loma side in terms of rooting for him. Not that people don't like Loma, but just in the fact that, I mean, even including myself, I'm like, yeah, I think Haney will win, but who I really want to win, you know, that Nakatani's been hitting him with nasty uppercuts. Yeah, dude. For sure. This is a... Well, I'll say this about Maloney. Kid likes to scrap. The kid likes to scrap. So, which makes for a fun fight. And, you know, technically he might not be the most sound guy, but always been a Loma fan. I'll cheer for him until, yeah, he hangs him up. I agree. Same way. Yeah, you know, the head says that Haney wins, but the heart wants Loma to win, right? And I don't know. I'm just getting that feeling that maybe, just maybe Loma can pull it out. Maybe he's got a little bit of that magic left. You see Haney push him? Oh yeah, really hard in the press. Yeah, Haney's actually gonna get fined for that. For sure, he's gonna get fined for that. It was such a dumb move. And look, is it partially him trying to create drama? Is it him trying to like hype up the fight some more? You know, I think it's a little bit of nerves. You know, yeah, he wasn't provoked. You know, and there was a moment also before that gambling sites are getting basically 2-1. Every dollar you put on Loma to win, you get 2 back. That's pretty sweet. There was a moment where Haney said to Loma when they're in the hallway walking to, I don't know, some presser or something like that. And Haney said, we're going to be looking for you to fight dirty. And Loma goes, I don't fight dirty. Like, what do you mean I fight dirty? And Haney's like, yeah, you're a dirty fighter. We're going to be looking for that. And Loma just kind of looks at him. He's like, you know, because English is obviously Loma's second language. So he's like, when did I fight dirty? Like, when did I fight dirty? Like, kind of like, what are you talking about, dude? When did I fight dirty? And and you see Haney just kind of like, well, you always fight dirty. And Loma's like, what are you talking about, man? And then he's like, when? Like, name a fight where I was fighting dirty. And Haney goes, Comey fight. You were punching out of the clinch like that. And Loma's like, that's not dirty. Like, that's legal. Like, what are you talking about? You know? And it's like, that's a legal thing to do. At the same time, I saw someone comment on that. They're like, it's ironic that Devin Haney, who holds so much, talks about Loma fighting dirty. And I'm just like, yeah, man, like, Loma's not a guy that comes to mind when I think of like dirty boxing. So I'm kind of wondering, and like just the way like Loma was very nonchalant about it, like very like, what are you talking about, dude? And Haney was kind of getting a little worked up. I'm like, maybe Haney's getting a little bit nervous here. The fact that I think that, yeah, it was a real moment. He pushed him away way too hard. A little shove I get. Sometimes they do that, but he really shoved Loma. His emotions got the best of him. It's not like Haney's trainers are in his ear too much. You know, the other thing, I can't verify this, but there is something to it. Leon, what's going on, man? There is something to this. The fact that people were wondering, why isn't there some kind of like weigh-in? Like, Indigo, what's going on, dude? Why aren't they showing the like official weigh-in? Like, why aren't they doing an official weigh-in? It's not live. It was at 7 o'clock in the morning, which normally they do like an official weigh-in. They show everything, and it didn't happen. And then later, someone asked Loma, "Hey, how'd the weigh-in go? How did Haney make weight?" And Loma said, "Yeah, he did, but he missed weight twice." So we can't say for sure that Haney didn't make weight twice, but there is a possibility that Haney missed weight once or twice, possibly. Which, if that is true, would add some fuel to the fire in terms of Haney being a little bit nervous, right? I can't say for certain, but I can say, you know, it is possible that happened. So I'll give props to Haney for, taking this fight. Absolutely. Maybe a Loma loss is what he needs. Yeah. Needed to get that big fight. I mean, seeing that, it was weird. They were all, talking about they already weighed in before the weigh-in. Yeah, they did a ceremonial weigh-in, which was weird. Which, like they do in UFC, which I kind of get, you know, like I kind of get that, but I want to see the live weigh-in. Like, boxing has always done live weigh-ins, especially big fights. Like big fights, you always do live weigh-ins, and it was very weird that they didn't do that. And I was kind of like, why? Like, why not, man? So, red or green, chill. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. It was very weird to see that that's how they wanted to roll with that. I am a little shocked, but look, if Haney didn't make weight, I could kind of understand it. He's a fairly good size for the weight class. Do I think that's going to affect him tonight? Probably not. You know? Hey, what's going on, man? Man, I'm excited. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Do you think this, that was his real weight on the last weight in? Yeah, probably. Or were they hydrated? I mean, yeah, good betting. We were just talking about that. 2 to 1, basically. You get $2 back for every dollar that you bet. Haney's going to get every bit of 150 pounds. Yeah, 150 pounds, and I believe it. I mean, he's basically going to go in there welterweight, which is pretty crazy because Loma's actually coming up in weight. He's not a natural lightweight. He's definitely lighter than that. I think that Haney made weight. They gave that weight in so that everyone could be like, okay, great. And then I think when he was at the ceremonial one, I'm sure he was rehydrated. In fact, I would bet any amount of money on it that he was rehydrated. Because why would you wait to rehydrate? The only reason to wait to rehydrate is if you had some kind of like rehydration clause because you wanted to pace it out. But there wasn't a rehydration clause from my understanding. So you'd want to get on that ASAP. Get as much fluids in you as possible. Haney says he doesn't want to go up in weight. He wants to stay at lightweight. I think that if he beats Loma, right, I think he feels pretty good. But there's one problem with staying at lightweight. And actually there's two. One, there's a very, very dangerous man by the name of Tank Davis. And the other one being Shakur Stevenson. I think Haney could beat Tank Davis. I could see that, like him making it a boring fight and kind of using his jab and using reach. I could see that. But Shakur Stevenson's a tough fight for anybody at lightweight. Like, Shakur Stevenson's a real problem. So, 407, good question. Do we think we're going to see more like vintage Loma? There's a couple things you can kind of go with on that. I have two feelings on it. He's been out of the ring for a while, and that can be good and bad. Good in the sense that we hope he's completely healed. There's no like aches or pains. There's no injuries, nothing. He's like 100% healthy, ready to go. The other side is there ring rust? Now, if you watched my video on YouTube when I kind of talked about this whole fight matchup and everything, one thing I kind of said was that whole like ring rust, if you're Lomachenko, you can't say that anymore because you had almost 400 amateur fights. You fought at super high levels consistently in the professional, as a professional. You need to be able to get going sooner. You can't take like 3-4 rounds off and download on a guy like Haney and just give him rounds. Like, you can't do that, man. You got to get going. So I think this whole thing of like, oh man, got to download the information. No, you got to go. And if he's gun shy at all, if he's hesitant at all, I think that's going to hurt him, especially because Haney's not a big puncher. Maloney just goes down. Oh, Maloney's hurt. Maloney's hurt. He's looking wobbly. Oh boy, Nakatani's going to probably go in here for the kill. He's got a minute and 40 or so. Let's see if Nakatani can take out Maloney. This Nakatani kid's fun to watch. Oh, big left hands. Haney tough to beat. Yep. Even when you know what to look for. Absolutely. Haney's jab's best in the business, man. Now, Andy Cruz makes his pro debut in June. We'll get a title fight within 3 or 4 fights. Damn. It will be interesting to see how much the ref allows Haney to clinch. Great point. Actually, Loma's team actually called that out. They said they are going to be talking to the ref before the fight about clinching and be very, very clear about that they're going to be watching about it, that they want to make sure that he watches for it. What that means and how much that happens, we'll find out. But absolutely, that's a huge part of this because Haney wants to fight on the outside, which I get. And he has a 6-inch reach advantage. But Loma needs to be on that more mid to close range. And Haney, as we saw with the Jojo Diaz fight, doesn't want to be on the inside fight. He doesn't like doing that. Even when he fought Linares, who has pretty quick hands, he got caught on the inside. Not his strong suit. So I think that's the one area where if everything's going to get robbed here, if like anything's going to be like make this a boring fight, it is going to be a jab and grab situation. Talks to the ref as well. He does. Definitely talks to him during the fight. This is going to be a pay-per-view. It's going to be ESPN Plus and pay-per-view. So it's going to be one of those situations where I don't know if they're going to show most of the main card and then just the absolute final fight on pay-per-view. I think their whole main card is going to be pay-per-view. Man. Japanese fighter outweighs Maloney by about 15 pounds tonight. Yeah, Maloney's not the biggest guy. He's a tough kid, though. Yeah, no problem, Indigo. This Japanese kid has just been teeing off with that left hand on Maloney. He's been just eating him up with it. I mean, you can't leave your chin like that. I mean, props to Maloney, tough kid, but he's taking some shots. Yeah, Nakatani, I think, is going to win this. But the thing is, Maloney's going to bring it to him to the last second. I don't think Maloney wins, though. Maloney's already been knocked down twice, so pretty much guarantee. 3 fights on the pay-per-view card tonight, yeah. Yeah, because we have Valdez is fighting. Who else is fighting on this card? I'm actually very interested to see how Oscar Valdez looks. It's been a minute since we've seen him. Oh yeah, we have Raymond. Oh, then we have that kid from Africa that gave Shakur Stevenson some huge problems. Oh yeah, I got you, Indigo. Think Loma can slip his jab and have good success? I think he can. The problem is that Haney does a great bit of timing with his jab. And for instance, the Kambosos fight, right? He starts out with the single jab and feinting, and then he starts bringing in a double jab, and then he starts bringing in triple jabs, and then he just starts doing 1-2s, and he starts working on his time. Like, he just started timing Kambosos every time Kambosos came in. Now, granted, Kambosos is not Lomachenko. So I have seen Loma struggle a little bit with a guy with a good jab. Luke Campbell in particular took him a little bit. Only 3 fights on the main card. I know. Usually there's 4. So I am surprised by that too. Bob's getting a little sloppy here. He's got to put on full cards, man. But Derek James is Ryan Garcia's new trainer. Yeah, huge. It's like I was just thinking this. I'm like, Derek James is where broken fighters go right now after they lose major bouts, which is Ryan Garcia and AJ right now. And, you know, I think Ryan Garcia got a little bit exposed in that Tank fight. We saw how much he relies on that lead hook, and his defense is porous to a degree. Oh my God! Huge knockout. That's knockout of the night. Oh my God, Maloney just got floored. Holy smokes. Oh my God. Main event fight is going to be in about probably 3 hours or so. Holy dude, that knockout was crazy. Oh man, that's scary. Dude, you could hear that shot. Holy cow. Maloney just absolutely ate 110% of that shot. Oh God, man. Yeah, I have to say they should have pulled Maloney out of this fight sooner. I mean, it's easier to say afterwards, but holy cow, he just ate that's a scary shot. Thankfully, he's conscious and he's responding, but wow. Yeah, that was unbelievable shot. Holy smokes. David, good. How you doing, man? Man. That's a highlight reel shot. That could be, that has potential for knockout of the year right there. That has potential for knockout of the year. Fold him like a beach chair. Dude, that was brutal. Haney versus Loma is going to be in 3 hours. All right, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, man. I've got Loma by TKO in the 11th for the upset. That'd be amazing. I would love that. Wow. That is, oh, not good. Let's see the highlight reel. I have a feeling Maloney squared up a little bit and Nakatani just, yup, squared right up. Oh, yep, squared up. Oh, brutal. Oh, Maloney. And Nakatani literally wound up with every single bit he had. And Maloney was perfectly square. That's the sound. Oh! Dude. That's insane. Square up, hands down. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like someone took a baseball bat and hit a heavy bag. Don't ask me how I know what that sounds like. Cheap bags have sand in them, and I had to break one to get it to so I didn't have hard spots in it. Haney drops a lot of weight. So, yeah. So later rounds might be tough for Haney, absolutely. Wow. Whew. New bantamweight world champion, man. That's some scary stuff, but ooh. Well, this kid's gonna be fun to watch. Yeah, he literally had every ounce of power in that one. This Nakatani kid. Yeah, yeah, I don't agree with Joe Tessitore on much, but I have to agree that could be possible. That's definitely a front runner for knockout of the year so far. Shakur Stevenson, let's see what he's got to say. I'm sure he's going to be eyeing this fight like crazy. Yeah. I'm sure Shakur Stevenson favors Haney in this. Interesting. Shakur Stevenson feels like Haney pushed him just to build the fight. I do have to say the promotion for the Haney Lomachenko fight has actually been pretty good. And the posters they've been making where it's a chess match, some of the posters have been absolutely gorgeous. I'm like, dude, that looks amazing. There's this one of Haney and Loma sitting at like a chessboard, and they're in like a cathedral, like this beautiful church. And I'm like, shit, who's been doing art now for Top Rank? Like, someone's actually got some talent over there. Compared to Matchroom, who always puts up the most garbage names for fights. They always have the worst names for their fights. I'm like, dude, just drop the names. Just put up good posters. Just put up good posters. No one cares about you like rumble on the dunes. It's like no one cares, man. Like that's not gonna sell a fight. So, all right, I'm going to get a quick drink. I'll be right back, boys, and then we're going to start main card. Oh, shoot. Tug, what's going on, man? You might have missed, like, the biggest knockout of the year. I was muted for a second. I don't like my setup right now. I keep running into that shit. It was this kid Nakatani just literally just laid out Maloney. How much longer till the main event? 3 hours. Roughly. Dude, that knockout was, yeah, you saw it? Crazy. So, I'm very curious to see if Haney plays it safe, if he tries to feel him out. Yeah, dude, it was such a loud knockout. Crazy, crazy loud. Like, when you hear an audible knockout like that, that's pretty rare. You don't hear knockouts like that normally. Especially now. You used to see it like maybe, during COVID when they were doing COVID fights, you'd hear it a lot more. But usually not Not in a normal setting like that. Yeah, the last 30 seconds, especially in the last 30 seconds, right? 407. Like normally you'd think Nakatani would just like kind of grab him, hold him, all that stuff. And instead he just went straight up. I'm gonna knock your ass out. Just crazy. By the way, we are going to be, I'm planning something for the Ultimate Fighter series. So for the Ultimate Fighter series, I think I'm going to do live streams during that. That should be fun. Oh yeah, big plus or big minus for sure. Absolutely. Well, we've seen it both ways, right? We've seen literal dads just like elevate their sons, and we've seen some dads just take away from their sons. A great example. I mean, Sean Porter's dad and him were like a good combo, it seemed like. Lomachenko and his dad seemed like a good combo. Teofimo Lopez and his dad, that's questionable. Especially when his dad in the Kambosos fight was like, oh, you're winning. And like giving him bad advice and kind of like, come on, man. So Walter, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Roy Jones and his dad too. Yep. I mean, there's been really good combos. Sometimes it can be awesome, especially in like big fights. Joe Calzaghe. I mean, big fights, it can be great to have your Donald Trump and Eric Trump. It can be great to have your dad in your corner. I have to imagine. I mean, Bill Haney, I feel like has been pretty good with, you know, how he's treating the corner with Devin. I feel like they have a good relationship. So Joe Biden, Hunter Biden. But I do wonder what happens when things get a little bit dicey. That's how you're going to find out. I mean, Ryan Garcia and his dad, they were doing that thing for a while, and then they, you know, that got switched up. George and W. You know, but I do wonder what happens if stuff gets a little bit dicey. Because I'll put it this way. Papachenko and Loma, they've been in some pretty tough fights where Loma's not winning. So they've kind of felt some of that fire. There hasn't been too many fights where Devin Haney's really had to change up too much or felt a lot of pressure. He's usually done pretty well overall. So, you know, it's like, we'll see what happens. I'd not to doubt him or anything like that, but it's always very telling once we get into some of that stuff. From what I can tell, Bill is definitely giving him, usually it's more words of a confidence. I don't think, usually so this is what I've noticed. When, when things are going to plan, it looks like Bill's in there right in his face being like, good, keep it going, yada, yada, yada. I haven't examined enough of what happens when he needs to switch things up, but then again, Devin hasn't had to switch things up all that much. Generally things have gone pretty much to plan. So it seems like the rapport is pretty good, and it seems like Bill and Devin have a little bit of conversation. It seems like a little back and forth, but it's pretty much like, as long as the plan's going to plan, just stick to it. It looks like he gives him some advice, but Devin has a pretty good ring IQ, so he's like, yeah, I'm going to be doing that too. Yeah, already. There's not a ton of instruction from what I've seen. I could be wrong, but from what I've seen, it seems like they're pretty much on the same wavelength a lot of times, so, which certainly helps, you know. You know, but when push comes to shove, we'll find out. Man, I cannot believe Ryan Garcia going to Derek James. It's just been Ryan Garcia. I mean, ever since he left Eddie Reynoso, I'm like, why are you doing this, kid? I thought it was a good fit with Eddie Reynoso. That's a really good camp. By the way, did you guys see what happened to Andy Ruiz? Did you guys see what happened on Twitter with Andy Ruiz? Do you think a coach better or doesn't affect in this case? Coaches always affect. I think corners and coaches always affect. The greatest, like one of my favorite, like just watch any of Teddy Atlas's corner moments. Like that's a classic example of where my favorite one is where he's telling Alexander Povetkin, like, get going. Like, get going, let your hands go. You're like, you're not letting your hands go. Let your hands go, let your hands go, let your hands go. And finally he does, and he wins. Or, I mean, Tim Bradley and Atlas fireman moment in the corner is one of my favorite speeches of all time. I do think coaches and I do think trainers really can influence. We are firemen. Yeah, exactly. It's a great thing when the pairing is like that. And it works. And because Teddy knows Tim likes that. He like feeds off that. He feeds off that kind of like football coach kind of mentality. It works, but not every guy's like that. Some guys are a little bit more laser focused, staying in the zone, like just tell me what I need to do kind of thing, or what do I need to adjust kind of thing. But that works. When a coach and a fighter really work together, it's nice. Okay, so Andy, like Mickey and Rocky, exactly. Remember when Teddy told a guy he could bring his dad back to, the magic one. That was Alexander Povetkin. He said, we can bring your father back. We can bring your father back. He's going to say, tonight, my son's a world champion. Yeah, that's a great one. So, and Povetkin did win, and you know, it really, and yeah. Baby Love, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. You know, I think, you know, with Andy Ruiz, I saw a tweet that got deleted. I don't know too much about if it's real, what's not, but basically it was a tweet talking at Andy Ruiz's account, from what I could tell, because people have been posting it a bunch, even people that are pretty legit in boxing in the news world. It's a tweet where Andy Ruiz is saying how he likes to smoke weed and do like codone, and like he likes to pick up prostitutes, and then he like cycles off of it all using like through blood and all this stuff like that, so he doesn't have to worry about VADA. Now, there's some videos mixed in with this like tweet, right, that got deleted. And the only thing that's damning in it is there's a moment in it where Andy Ruiz is holding 2 gallon-size bags of just filled to the brim with weed. And he's holding them like this, like he's like Pamela Anderson or something. Or like Anna Nicole Smith or something. Like he's just got these 2 huge giant bags of weed on him. And it's like, okay, that's the only thing that we could actually say that's pretty damning, that Andy Ruiz smokes weed. Like clearly he does. Because that's pretty damning. Now we don't know how old that is, how new that is, but it was one of those things like, oh boy. So that made the rounds. That made the rounds this week at one point. Not what I would call a great look, considering that Andy Ruiz has it's kind of fallen off the map. God, Joe Tessitore. I'm never a big fan of Joe Tessitore. I mean, he's all right, but he's not my favorite. Who did I just see in the back there with Haney? That looked like it might have been Cambosis. Chit-chatting. His Twitter was hacked, but it was not it was not a good look. Look, it looked like it was a hacked situation, but the video of Andy with 2 giant bags of weed, that was the only part that's like, okay. That's the only thing that's actually like definitive. And most people were like, who cares? Like, most people in the comments were like, who gives a shit, man? Yeah, main card starting now. Oh yeah, there's definitely better commentators than Tessitore. I do think that Tim Bradley and Andre Ward do pretty good. Because I think that Bradley and Andre Ward actually have pretty good rapport, and they can work off each other pretty well. I do think Timmy gets a little bit excited sometimes, occasionally. Gets a little bit much. Just seen it. That's a lot of weed. I know. I know. And then I love how someone said, oh, maybe it's just oregano. I go, yeah, you know, classic Mexican food with a ton of oregano. You know, Mexican food known for having a ton of oregano in it. So, yeah, it was like 2-gallon Ziplocs. Like, dude. That's the only thing that they can actually kind of pin on him, if you're gonna pin anything on him. But you know, the other stuff I'm kind of like, that's, come on. I can't believe we have 2 more fights till Loma Haney. Well, of course the crowd is filled in, Joe. There's only 3 fights on the main card. What'd you expect? I mean, I mean, we don't get fights like this, but this year's been pretty good. We've had some good fights this year. I'm just excited that lightweight is starting to have some real fun fights. Yeah, they're showing the walk where Haney is calling Loma a dirty fighter. The Rolly stoppage, yep. That was the worst stoppage ever. Yeah. Main event started, 10 o'clock. Main card. But it's only because they only have 3 fights. Oh, good question. I don't know who the ref is. See if I can find that for you. Adam Lopez, man. I think Valdez should take care of him. They're in Vegas. It's just because the main card has only 3 fights. They started so late. Derek, what's going on, man? So, yeah, if it wasn't 3 fights, I'm sure it would be. Let's see if I can find out who the ref is for tonight. Watch, it's gonna be fucking Jack Reese. Let's see who the ref is gonna be. I don't know if I have that. I can't seem to find that. Oh, Yard versus Beterbiev. I think Beterbiev by decapitation. to be honest with you. I respect Yard for having balls. The kid has huge balls because he wants to fight real talent. I love that. I don't think he's ready for Beterbiev. I just think that Beterbiev is just too dangerous, man. He's just like super dangerous. And Yard is not hard to hit. Yard also has a tendency to gas out. So that does happen. Yeah, one by T. Oh, that's right. Fuck. What am I thinking? I'm thinking Bivol. Shit. Sorry. I'm thinking Bivol. Yeah. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised by that fight. Like I said, I think Yard has huge balls, though. I am very curious to see where Bivol fights next because I heard the WBC is not going to allow, or is not going to sanction Canelo versus Bivol, which I'm like, what's up with that? And of course, Eddie was like, I don't give a shit. We don't care about that. We're going to go forward anyways. So we'll see what happens there. Beterbiev doesn't have a ton. Yeah, because yeah, exactly. That's 100% the reason why, which is stupid. It's like, dude, don't play politics. It's not his fault. It's not like, it'd be one thing if like Bivol was like trying to make a big deal about it, but he's not. I'm assuming that's the main reason. Which is like, come on, dude, don't punish the kid. He didn't do anything wrong. It's not like he's sitting there with like a I love Putin t-shirt or some shit. You know, like they don't even play the Russian national anthem last time he fought Canelo. And he's like, he's still fine with that. He's like going along with the program. He just wants to fight. And like, I get it. I'm not saying like you have to agree with everything, whatever. I'm just saying, don't make it political against a fighter that's like not getting involved in politics, doesn't care about the politics, isn't talking about the politics. He just wants to fight. You know, like, at least they didn't strip him. If they stripped him of the title, that really would have been dirty. But who do I got in the main event? I think it's about the possibility of sending winnings back to Russia. Probably. Shrek, what's going on? For main event, I am going to probably pick Devin Haney to win by decision. I want Loma to win, but I think Devin Haney's jab is just a little too good, and I think he's going to jab and grab a little bit. I want Loma to win, but I think Haney's just pretty dialed in right now. But hey, with Loma, you never know, man. Anything can happen. So, if Loma's healthy and he did not look great in his last fight. That doesn't really help him, but you know. So, Loma, I believe, is 34. Let me double check. Loma's 34, Haney's 24. Yeah. Loma's 17-2 and Haney's 29-0. Granted, Loma's a 3-weight world champion, and Haney has a lot of padding on his record. So, Beans, what's going on, man? So far, so good. So, we're going in right now to the first fight on the main card. I cannot pronounce these guys' names to save my life. Morella versus, I cannot pronounce this guy's last name. And then it's Oscar Valdez versus Adam Lopez, and then it's main event. No, I would say Loma's on the downside of his prime, and I would say Haney is still to hit his prime. Dude, yeah, it's stupid expensive. Stupid expensive. You know? That's why, please check your whispers real quick. The push from Haney, do you think it's nerves? I think it's part nerves. I think it's part trying to sell the fight. Haney's seemed a little bit nervous this week. Claiming that Loma's a dirty fighter is such a weird thing to do. So had the easiest fight to become undisputed versus Kambosos. That's true. That is true. Kambosos was kind of tailor-made for Haney's style. So that's for sure. Should you bet on Loma? I mean, it's a 2-1 right now, so it's like if every dollar you put in, you get 2 back. It's not bad, man. It's not a bad deal. You bet on Loma by decision by plus 350. Yeah, you can make some. It's $60 though, still. Yeah, the Garcia fight was 85. That, yeah, dude, expensive. So, Perkness, no, I did not. Dude, I still can't believe Katie Taylor lost in Dublin. How people thought Ryan was gonna win, I'll never know. I understand it to a degree. I think people underestimate Tank quite a bit. Tank hasn't had the most flawless career. He's shown moments where he should have blasted guys out with, like Gamboa, for instance. Like, he should have blasted Gamboa out of that fight. And so there's, and you know, even Isak Cruz, like, he should have blasted him out of that, but he didn't. You know, that said, it's Tank Davis, man. Like, dude, Robinson Dale, I was wondering, it's in Dublin. So when I saw the fact that the cards were, 2 of them were 96-94 and one of them was 95-95, I go, oh, that was a way wider margin than that. For her to lose in her hometown, Kambosos would get eaten alive by Tank. I love Katie Taylor. I like her. I think she's a great fighter, but at the same time, you got to have a motor to just throw nonstop. It's not like she has knockout power, man. You know? And he seems still be figuring out what image he wants to portray. Thug, hero, villain. Yeah, I think, well, dude, he's 24. So, I mean, to have that many limelights on you and you're 24 years old, I kind of get it to a degree, but I do think it's one of those things, like, you can't be everything to everyone. You kind of got to pick your lane. Do you want to be the bad boy or what? Yeah, 36. Forgot she's that old. Favorite female boxers? Oh, dude, Shields, yeah. I wish you could knock out more, but she's not a knockout artist. She's a I will outbox the shit out of you. You called that one, Shrek. The mystic Shrek yet again strikes again. And Rolly wants Ryan at 140. Dude, Rolly couldn't even beat Old Man Rivers. Old Man Rivers was just thrashing Rolly. Like, Rolly's I said this on Twitter. I was like, Rolly's a like opponent right now looks like the kind of guy that you could have a beer with and talk about changing out minivan brakes with. Or talk about what kind of lawnmower blades you're going to install. You want Lomachenko to win? Me too, man. I think Shrek would definitely shit on Mike Tyson. Dude, Rolly is hilarious. I've always said that Rolly's a funny guy. Oh, I hope it's a great fight, man. I just hope it doesn't turn into like a hug fest. Dude looked over 70. I mean, to his credit, though, he was whooping Rolly. Rolly was eating shots. These guys right now filling out. Kind of guy you talk about God of War 3. Dude, Rolly's the kind of guy that buys fake jewelry off Amazon.com and wears it with pride to the club. Oh yeah, Rolly got knocked down too. Rolly was losing that fight. Talking, what's going on, man? He was like obviously losing that fight. And it was like, oh man, this is not good for Rolly. It's not good for his image right now. Dude, you know what's crazy? Is that I just read about Israel Adesanya is going to court with his girlfriend, and she's trying to take half of his wealth. And I'm like, how the fuck does that work? Oh, the stoppage was one of the worst stoppages I've ever seen in boxing history. It was ridiculous. And I'm like, how does that work? And I guess in New Zealand, if you've been with someone for like 3 years or so, you can take them to court to like take half their money or something like that. I'm like, what? You're not even married. So let's hope Izzy doesn't get robbed in court. That's insane. I watched a True Jordy video on that. I just tell you, his ex is so unentitled. It's bullshit. Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, poor Izzy, man. Rolly got gifted a win against the 40-year-old opponent. It was insane. That she wants half of his net worth. That's messed up, dude. That's insane. Especially because like UFC guys, they make okay money, especially Izzy, but they don't make like stupid money. Shrek, you got your ass beat. I'm sorry to hear that, man. But hey, one day you get beat, the next day you give the beating, right? That's how it goes. Morataya right now, winning this round right now. Oh, I remember this kid. I have seen him fight before. But yeah, poor Izzy going to. Could you imagine going to court with your girlfriend, your ex-girlfriend? That's just nuts to me. Morataya looking way sharper. Ooh, tagged him. Lead hook. Akatiel looks like he's a little bit flat-footed. Yeah, it was the same dude I lost in the Golden Gloves. That shit was last minute as fuck. The guy was supposed to fight, pulled out because he didn't have his U.S. boxing passport. So lucky me, Is he put against the same guy from last month? Tall kid put Two-Face betrayed his brother and team. LSI. Dude, Muay Thai is hurting. Oh, he's hurt. Muay Thai finishes him. Second round. This kid, this Raymond Muay Thai kid. Huge win. That's a statement. Dude, he mauled him. Fully beat up on Jake when they were kids. School job. Dude, this is some funny ass shit, tall kid. Gotta use my focus on that bitch ass Chromebook. Can't work for shit. Oh my god. Dude, he absolutely crushed him. Gotta let Twitter know. I've been trying to stay on social media a little bit more, but that's funny as shit. Not fight day. Fight day, you gotta be on Twitter. Boxing Twitter is genuinely like toxic as hell, but it's pretty funny on fight day. My god. Easily steamrolled him. Valdez versus Adams too. Yeah, such a pointless fight. I agree. Dude, Michael Johnson needs to oh my god, good stoppage. Dude got knocked out twice. Dude, yeah, by an overhand. Dude, this kid just pieced him up at the end. Let me know if it doesn't. I got another one. Dude. Great win. Big night. I mean, you're on a major card. $40 pro fights. It's a lot of fights. Gotcha. How is Nico Ali Walsh? Oh, dude. So Nico Ali Walsh got a draw. So you can imagine how that was. And the Malone, dude, you Shrek, go on Twitter and go see the Maloney knockout. That was insane. Insane knockout. Maloney literally just got brutally blasted out in the last one. I didn't see it. I'm guessing if it's a draw, it was probably a robbery. I could probably show the knockout. Let me make sure. I gotta be careful with this though. Okay, I could show it right here. There you go. Boom. Just absolutely dropped him. brutally. So, yeah, that was an absolute brutal knockout. Main event in about 2 hours. Dude, the sound, yeah, was a cute. I couldn't play the sound because I'm watching the fight at the same time. His soul left. The sound was this crazy pop. Like, audible pop. Like, holy crap. Yeah, I agree with that. He looks good. Let's see where he goes from here, but Glorious Gamer, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, man. So now we only have one other fight. Wait, do we have one or two? Let me check. Yeah, I mean, we got one more fight than the main event. Just saw a vid on Twitter of Khabib wrestling with his bear. First reply is a dumbass PETA motherfucker saying, poor animal. Dude, PETA. Oh, PETA. Dude, they're talking about the promotion for this fight. The promotion was actually good for this fight for once. They actually did a good job promoting this fight for once. Got Loma pulling the upset. The inside game is miles different. Haney gets reckless. It's true. Hell, even Kambosos forced Haney to use his, straight right in the rematch. The big thing is how much can Haney grab and clinch? Because if he can grab and clinch, he's going to win. And if Loma doesn't have his legs under him, like in the Ortiz fight, he's going to have issues. So that's my two biggest things. Like, it's my only thing I'm worried about. Loma doesn't let you hold him for 12 rounds like that, though. Well, Salido did a lot of holding. But regardless, we're going to find out because I have a feeling. I mean, Haney got talked to quite a bit in the Kambosos fight about that. I'm sure. I mean, I already know that Loma's teams talked to the ref extensively about it. Yeah, absolutely. If Loma can do work on the inside. Largest animal I have hunted, I have been on moose hunts. I didn't kill him, but I've been on a moose hunt. I've also hunted elk. I almost killed an elk with a I almost killed an elk with a recurve from 1964 with homemade wooden arrows and broadheads on the end and turkey feathers that I made. It was a legit arrow. It's not like a homemade, like, crappy. It's legit. But yeah. Oh, Jim Brown. I'm like, what's going on here? I believe the guy was using 308. He actually, you want to hear this story? Haney can KO people, but I don't see him KOing Loma. A lot of Haney's KOs were lower level guys. So this guy comes up for the moose hunt, and we were all up there for me, my dad, my brother, and a couple other people, some buddies, for grouse hunting. And this guy's working with our buddy who's a guide for a moose hunt. And so they get them all set up, and they kind of tell us, like, hey, if we need help, we'll give you a call, yada, yada, yada. So this guy shoots this moose, drops it, gets back up, shoots it again, drops it, shoots it, gets back up, shoots it again, drops it, and it got up another time, he hit it again. Come to find out, this guy had hand loads from, like, I don't know, 30 years ago. Underpowered loads. It's like, oh my God, dude, what a clown. So I mean, you're always gonna have people that are, you know, that are gonna hate on certain people, certain fighters for sure, especially on big nights like this. I mean, there's people that say that Loma has zero chance of winning. I'm like, come on, man. And then there's people, I mean, I've seen people that are like, Haney has no chance of winning. And I'm like, that's not true. I think Adam Lopez is not shaped up great as a pro. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I have a I have a Smith & Wesson 500 shell over here. So I could see how someone would want to do that. I've never done it. I'm not a big handgun hunter, but I mean, I shot a Smith & Wesson 500 with a scope on it, which is just wild. I think it was a 350 grain round. So twice as powerful as most deer hunting rounds. It's just monster. And you can do it. The only thing is, it's like, but only having like 1 point of contact, it's not the same as having 3 points of contact like on a rifle. Yeah, Valdez's voice doesn't fit him, not at all. The same way Canelo's voice doesn't really match him well. Absolutely, yeah, he's young. Big factor for this sport. He can last more without getting tired. Age is a big factor. I do agree, especially, so to your point, Glorious Gamer, good point, because the big thing is with Loma is his ring IQ is fantastic. You know, he has great tactics overall, but if his legs aren't there, if he doesn't have that spring in his step, it really hurts him. He becomes very mortal. I've seen that in gun range. I'm scared to shoot that. There's no point in shooting. There's no point in shooting a Smith & Wesson 500. Who beat Linares, Campbell, yeah, Rigondeaux, Crawler, Draza years ago. It's going to challenge Haney big time, though. It's quick footwork, yeah, pivots, feints, head body combination. See, the big thing is, if Loma doesn't throw punches and bunches, man, it's really tough. Oscar Valdez is a former champion. He's a very solid, he's a super tough fighter, man. Kid got his jaw broken against Jason Quigley, I believe, and he went the entire distance with a broken jaw. Kid's tough as nails. He likes to mix it up. Former Olympian. Valdez and Canelo really should switch voices. Yeah, I agree, Tall Kid. He has to step on it ASAP. Oscar Valdez, probably. I mean, it depends what weight classes you follow, though, to be honest with you, Derek. It's more or less you're scared it's gonna break your wrist. If you're not used to like heavy handguns like that, like in terms of like very like the muzzle just jumps, you're not used to that, which I was not, because I was pretty new to handguns like that, big iron like that. Yeah, it'll wake you up. He absolutely has to set the pace. This whole like I said this in my YouTube video breakdown, is like this whole like has ring rust downloading thing. Loma, you have 400 amateur fights. You fought top level talent as a pro. You just need to go in there and go. Like, you got to trust your instincts. Don't download, just go. Like, if you allow Haney to feel comfortable, it's not gonna aid you in this fight. If you make Haney have to make changes early, he could make a mistake. You know? I agree. Well, especially because if he wants to keep his legs fresh for later on, because I see this fight going the distance. Could it possibly not go the distance? Sure. It could end sooner, but I doubt it. Dude, yeah, Ryan Garcia went to Derek James, which, you know, Joe Goosen, yeah, I get that. I get leaving him. But the thing is, Ryan's gonna stop bouncing around, man. Like, if he can't get it done now with this trainer, yeah, Earl Spence too. If he can't get it done with Derek James, then he's got bigger problems. Fade in the second half of the fight, and his punches start becoming less accurate or overall effective. Yeah, just keep pressure on Haney. That'll aid in, yeah. Absolutely help with the scorecard, for sure. I mean, I think in general, you got to start fast, because the more rounds you give up to Devin Haney, the worse it can get for him. We're going to find out, though. We're going to see. I'm sure there's going to be some kind of game plan going into this about that. Yeah, I don't like it when guys hop all the way around for all that stuff, man. You can always hotspot from, well, I mean, depends. If you're using your phone already, you could just use, I don't always use Wi-Fi if I'm on my phone sometimes. I think Oscar Valdez is way more seasoned than Adam Lopez. I think he should win. Adam Lopez has not turned out to be the best fighter as a pro. So we'll see. I think Valdez should win this fight. I think he's just a much more skilled boxer. But I think, you know, Adam Lopez, let's see what he's got. I mean, we haven't seen Valdez since the Shakur Stevenson fight, maybe. So, ooh, nice jab from Valdez. Sharp jab. Nice lead hook from Valdez. Valdez is bringing it to him already. Imagine if Valdez loses, he better start like either he's got to think about hanging it up, or AK, what's going on? Or he's got some real issues. Aaron also said that Ryan was the most difficult fighter to train because he wasn't around the gym. Always somewhere else shooting a video for social network. I believe it. 2-fight losing streak. Yeah. Dude, that's rough. Especially in boxing to be on two-fight losing streak. You could tell Valdez wants this, man. think this fight's 60-40 in favor of Haney. I'd say that's about right. Meanwhile, Ruiz was eating burritos. Dude, Valdez bringing it. Oh, dude, yeah, I always like watching Valdez fight, man. So, should wear his glasses for a month. I mean, I gotta be honest. What I'm seeing right now, Valdez is, yes, sex tape supposedly. Former, go check your whispers real quick. Lopez is definitely getting tuned up a little bit right now. No problem, man. Yeah, I don't like that fact that Devin Haney was like, yeah, he's a dirty boxer. I'm like, come on, man. I see right now that Loma's main event has not started yet. Main card has. We're on the co-main right now. What the heck is this? Yeah, no problem, ma'am. The internet can suck your nuts. All right. Round 2. Ain't Devin the guy that hits people off the clinch? I mean, protect yourself at all times. I like that Loma's talking to the ref about it, though. I mean, it's pretty smart. Oh, dude, he did counter punch Valdez. See, Valdez is like a come forward fighter. He's a guy that wants to mix it up. But against a really skilled boxer like Shakur Stevenson, you're not going to be able to do that shit. I personally think that Lopez is going to have a lot of issues. For obvious reasons. Haney says Loma's a dirty fighter. Shows Haney is somewhat concerned about the inside work. Absolutely. I can't stream the fight. I will get banned immediately. Like immediately. But I can help you out with it. Let me do this real quick. My stream is just all over the place right now. All right, there we go. There you go. Glorious Gamer, go check your whispers, man. That would be fireworks. Because their styles really would be fun. Lopez starting a lot faster, although... Lopez coming back, but Valdez still tagging him. This is a pretty good little co-main right now. Pretty good little co-main.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Thank you so much for the 20 biddies. Appreciate it, Tinfoil Bucket. Pat coming in with the 20 biddies. How you doing, man? The Matrix versus Glass Joe Haney. He is holding himself well, especially that last round. Way better last round. Valdez always has pretty solid fights, man. Top 10 pound for pound. Beterbiev, Stevenson, Haney, Charlo, Spence, Bivol, Canelo, Inoue, Crawford, Usyk. Linares fight from video from the other day. I did not see the Linares video from the other day. Ooh. I don't know if I'd put... Oh! Let's see. Beterbiev, Stevenson, Haney. That's always the question. People are like, do you put Crawford or do you put Haney first? I mean, Crawford, or do you put Spence first? I don't know if Charlo should be there. Rolly #1 pound for pound. Charlie Z, of course. I'm never a big fan of pound for pound. I'm never good at those. The fact you don't have a heavyweight in there other than Usyk is I'd kind of like. Because I've seen too many pound for pounds with like Tyson Fury on it. Oh! Valdez, man, landing some huge right hands. I don't know what Lopez is doing in the corner with his hands down. Dude, Lopez getting a little showboaty. This is getting fun, boys. It's getting chippy in there. I'm shocked Lopez is in the corner, drops his hands after getting blasted by Valdez. Here's the question for you, tall kid. Where does is Tank right outside your top 10 pound for pound? I mean, he just beat Ryan Garcia. It's super subjective. I do. Charlos, yeah, the Charlos have not fought in a while. He's like top 30. Let's see. Tank is right at the top of, yeah, top 15. It's super hard how you judge it. Like, I mean, resume, all that stuff. So, more proven fighter now. Benavidez or Tank? Ooh. Maybe Tank. Tank just off that Gambo. Because he beat Pedraza. That's why I'll probably give it to him. Tank, dude, if Kambosos goes in there, man, he's dead against Tank. Just because he's a come forward fighter, he doesn't have the best defense. I see Tank landing like something monster on him, sending him to a shadow realm. Man, this fight is heat.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Haney prior to Kambosos' first fight, thank you for the 20 bits. Tinfoil bucket hat was very humble. Haney post fight. Yeah. Not so much humble after that, right? Yeah, definitely to the shadow realm. I think it's bad for Kambosos' health for sure to try to fight. Shakur Stevenson, Loma, or Haney. Ooh. All tough fights for Tank. I think if we, depending on how Loma looks tonight, it might be the fight for Tank. If Loma looks vulnerable and looks very flat-footed, I would say the Loma fight would probably be best for him. Especially based on size, because Shakur Stevenson and Haney would have a big reach advantage over him. You know? Who knows when Crawford's gonna see if I can find out for you. I can't remember when Crawford's gonna fight next. Holy crap, it's been a long time. Oh yeah, he fought Porter. He beat Porter. I mean, Crawford has just been all over the place, man. Tank's a real problem, man. I don't know when. I have no idea when Crawford's fighting next, man. I will not be showing the fight. I will get banned for that. That's why we have fight commentary. Lopez right now, trying to bring it to at the end of the round. Probably not going to work for him, man. How's it going, man? How you doing? Thanks you for the follow, by the way. So we are at the co-main. I gotta update my timer. Probably in about an hour now or less. That's if it goes the distance. Wake up tunes. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. So Devin Haney's got his gloves on. He's looking ready to go. Who do I got tonight? I think Devin Haney's gonna win by unanimous decision, but I want Loma to win. Lopez coming out hot right now against Valdez. Man, after that first round, Lopez has really stepped up. I put 300 on Loma. Dude, if you win that. Yeah, he is. He's absolutely trying to work him right now. I like it. I like it. Lopez is trying to use angles and movement. So, ARX, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, man. What are the odds on Loma? From what I understand, it's a 2-1. For every dollar you put in, you get 2 back, from what I understand, depending on where you're betting. 900's awesome. 3-1. Dude, Valdez is just trying so hard to put it on Lopez. I wonder if that's gonna if he's eventually gonna slow, because he's putting every single bit of power into that, man. Yeah, I did see the early KO on Nakatani. KO was amazing. Possibly knockout of the year. Brutal knockout. Lopez trying to use some angles here, trying to throw to the body a little bit, but Valdez keeps on landing these really hard shots. Yeah, I have to absolutely agree with Ward. These huge shots that Valdez is landing make him look way more dominant, especially on the front foot, compared to Lopez, who lands a couple little pity-patty shots. Oh, dude, Tyson Fury would get put away in a body bag if he fought John Jones in UFC. But to be fair, if John Jones were to box Tyson Fury would win. But yeah, no way. Tyson Fury should stay far, far away from UFC. Those boys are mean over there, man. Yeah, they're trading leather. It's a great fight so far. I don't see a TKO, but I mean, crazier things have happened. Rolly's KO will be hard to beat for KO of the year. Oh my God. Man, I was enjoying not hearing from Tyson Fury for a little while, and then he went back on social media and started talking trash, and I have never ever seen a fighter's fan base turn on him so bad in his comment section. His comment section was full of people being like, I used to be a fan of you, I now hate you. It was full of people being like, I can't believe you ran away from Usyk. Oh, I'll fight everyone. I'll fight anyone anytime in their back garden unless it's a 70-30 fight with Usyk. Oh, it was all over Instagram. I'm hoping Loma will be great tonight. Because when Loma's great, when he's special, he's real special. I think the fact that he has plenty of rest in between his last fight and now, I think is a really big plus for him. I mean, he called out Joe. I mean, he called out everybody. He was like, I'll fight Usyk. I'll fight this. I'll do this. Yada, yada. I'll fight anyone. No one wants to fight me. All this stuff. And his fan base just absolutely went postal on him in his comment section. I've never seen anything like it. It was nuts. I was like, holy cow. And usually you get a couple people being like, oh man, I love you, yada, yada, yada. You're still king. Yet it was like none of that. Almost absolutely zero of that. Which I was wondering how long it was going to be, because there was a lot of talk, and normally people can kind of be like, yeah, I love the trash talk and everything, but it would be fun. I guess Ruiz asked too much money, so he's now out of the running for the next Fury fight. Fury said he's going to take time off until the summer, and he just wants to have one fight this week. Weed versus cocaine. So We'll see. Get enough love. Regis Progress. Hey, dog. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Gotta follow those rules, man. John Ryder, yep. Caleb Plant, yep. Liam Smith, and Badu Jack. I think I agree with all that list. Oh, it definitely didn't help him. Definitely didn't help him, AK. Earl was a huge fan base. Yeah. Probably lots of comments. Dude, crazy.
Lord
I
have
haven't
mercy,
seen
I'm about to
Autoball in
bust.
so long. Yes, Haney's fighting tonight. We're watching the co-main right now. Thank you for the 20 biddies. Casuals couldn't see Rolly KO, but a true boxing fan could see the Rolly actually knocked out Mario's invisible spirit. Oh my God. Main card has started. Main fight has not. Thank you again for the 20 bits. Lara to that. Yeah, good call. Dude, I like Lopez trying to be elusive and bring it to Valdez. Valdez really going for that home run shot. Really going for that home run. Good round. Peak boxing is for sure. Plus 200 money line for Loma. Negative 245 for Haney. Win by KO, TKO, or DQ plus 800 on Loma. Holy cow. That's crazy, man. Just a typical comment. Dude. I've seen it all. I would say, nah, there's a couple people that would, you know, probably never say that. You wouldn't see that. I've seen everything now. Everything. So, since I was on boxing Twitter, I've literally seen every single thing there is. In terms of, I've seen people put Boots Ennis on pound for pound lists as like number 5. They're like, dude, what the hell is going on right now? Rolly called out Crawford. I don't know, but boxing has really been lackluster the last few years. Remember when pandemic folks were, saying that? Oh, yeah, Sting, the heavyweight, dude, the heavyweight fusion was yawn. Dude, absolutely, man. What, the heavyweight was strong? Yeah, I remember. Rolly is the kind of guy that would call out Devin. Oh my God. I've seen people put Benavidez above Canelo. I've seen everything. This pound for pound, this pay-per-view quality kind of sucks tonight. It does. I mean, in terms of only having 3 fights, you think that they'd be... I mean, this is a pretty fun fight. Oh, dude, it's all good, dude. You know, definitely not the best pay-per-view buy right now. Joshua's future? I think AJ is still top level guy. If I'm him, I mean, you fight Wilder, there's some crazy money there. Like stupid money there. I don't think you beat Fury. I don't think you can beat Usyk. So the question is, how much more money do you need if you're AJ? Like, how much more money do you actually need? Compared to how much damage do you want to take to your body? Like, if I'm AJ, I'm thinking about like long term. Maybe I fight one more time, you know. Fights, and we're watching right now the co-main. It's round 7. So, oh, a lot. I bet you Haney will try to, especially early, I bet he's going to try to clinch a lot. So, oh, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Over 100x. 48 times, man. Fuck, what's going on, man? That's a shit ton. That is a crazy. The fact he almost held 50 times in a fight is bonkersville. Some YouTuber counted it. I'm sure someone has stats on that. So that's some crazy numbers. Oh man, if that happens, clinch. Yeah, if he hurts his shoulder, it's all over. I really don't want Loma to be hurt. I want to be 100% in this fight. The crazy thing is, let's say Loma does win, you know there's a rematch clause. That's got to be a pretty big blow to your ego if you're Devin Haney. Especially if you get schooled a little bit. I don't think it's going to happen. I would like it to happen. But and this, please don't tell me Loma is going to have a recurring shoulder injury every time. Yeah, I know. Loma Rigo type of fight. Oh man, if he had a Rigo type of night, that'd be amazing. If anything, I would expect it to be more of a Loma Campbell kind of fight. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Surprise, motherfucker.
So. Oh, Bara 909. Thanks for the Prime sub. Appreciate it, dude. Oop. I like the guy Loma's recently fought. That guy was a W, yeah. Ortiz. Bara, go check your whispers. So, man, they're making it seem like this fight's over right now. This is a pretty competitive fight. I need to rewatch Dexter. That sound clip is epic. I love that sound clip. Yeah, nice little jab, man. Ton of heart. Dude, I gotta remember to ban that one. That's not too bad though. I've had worse.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Rolly versus Tupac's hologram would be a good fight. Two perforated eardrums? Holy crap. That's insane. Two perforated, dude. Andrew Maloney's taking some beatings, man. He got blasted. Yeah, he did. That's ruptured eardrums. I don't know, man. Thoughts on the Francis deal? As in Francis Ngannou with the PFL? Or are you talking about Francis Ngannou trying to fight?
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Tinfoil Buckethead, thanks again for another 20. See that Benavidez dude with his hands up, dancing around? Just now when the round ended, I did. Great numbers. Valdez's head's got a tough fighting style, man. Why do you think he fought so many amateur fights? You mean in terms of Loma? I don't know, man. It's the same. It was the same thing with Triple G. He did a lot. Maybe it's just guys from that part of the world. They always do a lot. They do a ton of amateur fights. I don't know why. Going to make more money in the PFL than he did with the UFC, which is crazy. Because Francis Ngannou is like a absolute talent. Just has a really one-dimensional style. I mean, he does. He has a very like simplistic style, especially for guys that can move a little bit. And I think Valdez is like hard as nails, but he's not the most complicated fighter. And if you can outlast him and you have decent stamina, I mean, I'm impressed by Lopez. I'm super impressed with him taking some of these shots. I feel like guys like Loma and Usyk having 350, 400 amateur fights or so crazy shit like that shortens their pro career. Absolutely does. Absolutely, it shortens their pro career. Looks like there's a cut right now below the left eye of Lopez. Possibly. This has been a pretty clean fight, though. I'm actually very happy with how clean this fight's been. I mean, Triple G was a monster, but we'll give the fight to Valdez regardless. It's those poppy shots, man. He's really rocking Lopez when he hits him. I could see that as well. I like that Lopez is trying to be in there and really just score a lot of points, but Valdez is just. I did watch the Rolly fight. I was livid with that stoppage. I didn't get to catch the Taylor fight earlier. Lopez's nickname is Blue Nose. Interesting one. Dude, Ernie, what's going on? Well, I mean, ski masks were out for Rolly. That's right. Realistically, I think it's going to go the distance, and I think Haney could win by, decision. I hope it's more interesting than that. Bad day for stoppages. KSI is elbow, man. And Rolly, yeah, that's true. That was on the same night. Oscar not rocking no fishnets. Yeah, Haney by unanimous decision is the safest pick by far. Definitely. For sure. Haney KO with boost. I can get plus 1,000, negative 1,100. Holy cow. I think if Haney knocks out Loma, I would be absolutely shocked. And vice versa. I mean, if Loma knocks out Haney, I'd be pretty surprised too. But I could believe it more. Brazilian, I remember that. I think they used the ski mask for sure. Dude, Valdez is chasing too much. Vendora, I got KO'd by Tito Trinidad 10 times in one fight. Oh my God. Hayes 110 slash 120 for the math nerds. Holy cow. Dude, yeah. Got absolutely crushed. I don't know if his nose is broken, man. Yeah, the conditioning on both these guys is pretty amazing right now. I mean, right now, Valdez is basically just setting up that overhand right every single time. Okay, so they're talking about possible headbutt. I'm curious how this fight's going to be scored. Very curious. Oh, Lopez is hurt. Lopez is hurt. 45 seconds left. Oh, tackle. 30 seconds left. A rolly takedown. This is a super explosive fight right now. I love that the crowd has gotten behind Lopez. Valdez is finishing super strong. Thank you so much for the kind words, man. I appreciate that. Fantastic. That boy, what's going on, man? Oh, that was a headbutt. The judges' scorecards, man. That's brutal. You think Valdez got this? And I want to hear. Oh, for sure, man. That was a nasty headbutt. His fights were so damn boring. I gotta update my timer because probably 20 minutes. Great fight overall. Roughly about 20 minutes, I'd say. Bivol never overcommitted to any of his shots and never left himself open against Canelo. It's true, he had very high guard. Walked him down, but yeah, never left himself open. He had a very, he played it really smart. Meanwhile, Plant and Saunders were on the back foot, yet still got caught with and KO'd. They did. I think they were trying to use their slickness and head movement too much. Okay, let's see how these judges' scorecards are. Easy to Valdez. 98-91. 97-93. Wow, lopsided cards. Oscar Valdez gets the easy win. Wow, I thought it was a little closer than that. That was pretty lopsided right there. By the way, guys, if you're new to the channel, thank you guys for being here. We do this for every major fight for both UFC and boxing. I'm going to grab a quick drink, hit the bathroom real quick, and I will be right back. I am going to run a quick ad because otherwise Twitch is going to make me run an ad. So I will be right back in about 2 minutes. I always fucking forget I'm muted after I go on. Let's see who wins, what you guys predict. One minute, make your predictions. So Haney, unanimous decision. Oh boy. Loma in any round. I would love that. Any decision. Oh, the polls are going back the other way. Lomachenko did unanimous decision. Booker. Hope Loma by stoppage, but you think, yeah, probably. Yeah. I have to agree. Okay. Booker. Everyone does have it going the distance. So the final prediction was Haney. Liver shot, that'd be sick. I just hope for a good fight, no ref shenanigans. I do too. I really hope it's just a super clean fight and we have a lot of fun watching it. Oh, look, I get it if you know, it ends up being Loma loses, Haney wins. I get it, or vice versa. But I want it to just be like a very clean fight overall. Because otherwise, it's going to be painful. Yeah, refs about to go to work tonight with the separations. Absolutely. Tira Loma compared Haney's jab to Ryan Garcia. I didn't see that. So plus 200 on Loma. Bet $100. Bet pays out 200. One of my favorite moments was after the Linares fight, where Devin Haney goes up to Linares and he's like, so how's my power compared to Loma's? And Linares is trying to be like really like professional and really nice about it. He's like, yeah, you know, it's good. Yeah, like your power is good, kind of. He's like, is my power better? It's better, right? Like I hit harder, right, than Loma, right? And he's like, yeah, sure, yeah. Sure, okay, yeah. No, yeah, like you can just tell Linares is like Haney is very much like obsessed, like, yeah, I hit harder. And he's like, yeah, sure, okay. It was a very awkward moment. Like, look, I get it. He's 24. He's probably a little insecure about his power. Rocked Haney. He led him to the... That's one of my favorite moments. The way he said, go ahead, after you. Yep, I have the exact same. Unanimous decision for Haney. Haney is a bum. I have to say, I was not impressed with Haney's shove. If it goes to the decision, you think Loma gets robbed. Oof. Yeah, when Caleb was asking Canelo mid-fight, you think I'm good? Yeah, it's definitely that vibe. It's totally that vibe. Like, dude, yeah, I'm good enough, right? Which is like, come on, man. Come on. Yeah, asking for props from a man beating you down. It's like, what's going on here, man? Dude, I totally forgot about it until I actually made the video on that fight. think it's gonna make big drama show. Like Triple G said the whole weigh-in shove incident. Yeah. 4 years in the making, man. I did see Shakur Stevenson supporting his son Valdez tonight. That's hilarious. Dude, I don't even know about Spence versus Crawford. At this point, I'm just like, whatever, man. Dude, I think young Tank would have had a lot more issues with younger Loma or fresher Loma. I think Tank's in a better groove now than he was. I'd probably pick Crawford to beat Spence. I think in general that Crawford's power is underrated. Everyone focuses on his skills, but they don't really focus on the fact that he does. I think he's on like a 9 TKO or KO streak right now. Like super high, crazy amounts of stoppages for Crawford in a row. Overlooked always. Everyone talks about Spence's power, but never talks about Crawford's power. So he ain't coming out of the front to the Black National Anthem. Booker calling him out right now. So, who do you think's? We know Loma's ring walk is going to be very probably to the point, nothing too flashy. The question is, how is Devin Haney's ring walk going to be? Oh, Haney, yeah, Haney does get quite a bit, and part of that is his own fault. Some of it's just people hating. Some of it's he brings it on himself. It's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both, to be fair. You know, more likable than Ryan somehow. It is interesting though. Look, it's really tough. I couldn't imagine people liking me when I was 24 years old. So ring walks are overrated. It's kind of fun, man. I enjoy ring walks. As long as they're not drawn out. Jesse Jensen, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. As long as they don't overdo it. You know, like they don't draw it out to be something ridiculous. If I had to put money on it, it'd be Devin Haney by unanimous decision. So, if I had to bet money, that's what I'd put my money on. As long as there's not a whole concert. I don't know about in the bag. I wish he does, dude. If he does have it in the bag, I'd be over the moon. I would love nothing more than Loma to go in there and just absolutely embarrass Devin Haney. I don't see it happening, realistically. But if it does, I'll be the first guy. I'll be the first guy to absolutely love it. Trust me, I'm a big Lomachenko fan, but I'm also realistic that he's in his mid-30s, and Devin Haney's 24 years old and looking pretty sharp. Yeah, dude, that was a great walkout by Mike Tyson. Tyson always had some pretty good walkouts. Into betting, I took Haney, but you do believe Loma has a great chance of winning this. You know, it really depends on if Loma starts fast, he starts slow, and how his game plan evolves throughout the fight, man. Dave, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. So, I think if Loma starts quick and can take some rounds away early, it can really, really help him. But if he tries to download information and gives away rounds to Haney, especially being the older guy, I don't like that, man. Loma won't win by a decision. I use my boost on Haney by decision. I know that's boring, but I'm chasing. Yeah, dude, that's pretty safe. That's pretty safe, I think. I think Tyson walked out to funeral music. Of course he did. I mean, look, I think Loma has the talent to beat Haney, but the age thing, and after that Ortiz fight, it's just got me a little nervous. Timothy Bradley ain't a Hall of Famer, says Booker. Oh, there's Big Baby. Jared, I'm very curious, man. I can't stream the fight. I will get banned immediately. They actually have sound detection for all fights. Which sucks because I've actually gotten hit with that before, even though I wasn't showing the fight. Dude, Oscar De La Hoya getting booed. Crazy. Wahlberg's there. Mark Davis got that terrible haircut, man. Marky Mark's a big boxing fan. I've seen several. Haney bigger, longer reach, youth, boxing, politics, all on his side. I agree. There's definitely no lies there. So, dude, fight fitness, I have to agree, man. I'm in the same boat. I wish Loma the best, but I think, yeah, Haney by unanimous decision. Dude, Rosie Perez, all I can think of every time I see her tweet or anything, all I can think of is white man can't jump. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. That bedroom scene, like very early in that. I remember she called out some of you know, she called out Mike Tyson. I remember one time she had this whole part where she was interviewed with Mike. It was cool as hell. Gen X represent. I'm technically a millennial, but I'm an older millennial. I mean, for boxing, he's fairly up there in age. Do you think 135 is too much for Loma? I don't think it is, but I wouldn't hate him for going down in weight. Better be 300 years old. Same with Triple G is still. It's true. I will say, Triple G, man, I'm so glad he's not fighting anymore. Beterbiev is getting up there though too. Beterbiev is the oldest active champ, pretty sure. Yeah, I think you're right. The ring walk's interesting. I'm listening to a lot of boos. Little mixed intro from the crowd. Ryan Garcia's ring walk. Ryan Garcia had some pretty decent ring walks. I mean, I still think I still think that Tyson Fury had a few okay ring walks. My favorite, by far, best ring walk ever was Jared Anderson coming out dressed from head to toe in white with a pimp cane. By far, my favorite ring walk, all pimped out head to toe. It was just so awesome to see Jared Anderson just like pimp walk to the ring. And Grinch, yeah. Jared Anderson's had some really good ring walks. For a guy that's not at the highest level in terms of like competition, he's had some fun ones. Dude, Big Baby, I love Big Baby. I really hope he pans out, man. Wilder has some awesome ring walks. I don't know what Haney's wearing. He's wearing some skeleton suit. I gotta say, this look, unless this thing fucking lights up, I don't know what the hell Haney's wearing right now. Dude, Wilder is scary as fuck. I think it's got LEDs on it. I think it's got LEDs. It's gotta have LEDs on it. Because what's the point of walking out in a skeleton suit otherwise? It looks so dumb. Yeah, dude, the Jaw music. Who is it? Dillian White. Dillian White, and then he does the whole howl. It's pretty good. Just a rag towel with a hole cut in it. Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's true. I loved it. Yeah, what the? No, there is no LEDs on that. What the hell is Devin Haney wearing? No rapper wanted to come out with this clown. Hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for no rapper, man. It's not that I hate rap. It's just a lot of times the rapper sounds terrible, and it's just so not needed. Exoskeleton custom for Haney. I don't know what this is, man. It's a weird ring walk outfit. Yeah, I'd say that Haney's got a little bit warmer welcome than Loma. Was cold. The audio was good for once. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's interesting. I actually have to agree with Ward. The amount of people I've seen after the shove from Devin Haney's like want Loma to win has really changed. Devin Haney looking like a Wish.com Halloween hoodie. What's going on here, man? It's like a bargain bin skeleton hoodie thing. I don't know, man. Tank's little baby walkout, probably one of my favorites. All right. Dude, I can't believe Bob Arum's still alive. These ring girls are bad. I can't tell if you mean like bad as in good or bad. Like busted. I'm the same age as Bob. Bob and I were out there running around as kids with that big hoop where you have a stick and you know you just like that's your only game that you run around and you just have that stick and loop going around. We had those bikes with the big front wheel and the tiny back wheels. Watching Ollie together at like 30. Oh my God. Old man time, take this kid to school. I would love it. Bob Arum giving black fighters a platform like when he was a Confederate during 1800s. Oh man. Okay, boys, here we go. Yeah, dude, I don't know. It was just some hoop game they all loved. Bob's a vampire. Let's go, boys. Dude, Loma, 35 years old. This is what boxing's all about. Fights where you're just not sure who's gonna win, and it's gonna be super fun, hopefully. Let's get tropical. Loma, I kind of like Loma. I like Loma with a beard. And Loma looks cold, baby. Yeah, he looks locked in. And look at his dad next to him. His dad looks super serious. Papachenko is not messing around. Let's get sticky. Oh, man. Yeah, dude, that is a crazy stat. I hope, yeah, dude, if he does tap into his best, it's going to be a super fun fight. ESPN number 10 pound for pound boxer. Oh my God. He could take some crazy angles. Devin, the white American dream. Booker, you got me. Fucking Booker's got me cracking up. The fight weight, I didn't see any fight, like what they're coming in at for the fight. I haven't seen it. If I had to guess, I'm going to guess Devin Haney's going to be closer to 150. Dude, yeah, if Haney just jabs and grabs for to a 120 to 108 unanimous decision, it's going to be terrible. Oh, man. If Loma just gets schooled, I'm going to be real upset. Sophia, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Here we go. All right, here we go, boys. Let's do this. Okay, come on, Loma. Haney on the front foot, using that jab so far. Loma's looking pretty light on his feet so far. Haney trying to go to the body a little bit. Another little body shot from Haney. High guard right now. Crowd chanting Haney right now. Loma's front foot is being able to get on the outside of Haney. Nice little combo right there from Loma. Able to get on the outside of Haney. Yep. Whoever has their front foot on that outside is going to get a little bit of an advantage in terms of angles. Loma really using angles so far. Really changing angles a lot. No, Loma. It is Southpaw versus Orthodox. Loma hasn't landed anything major, mostly on the gloves, but it does look good. I like he's throwing multiple punches, and Loma is definitely trying to use some angles here. This is good. This is good if you're a Lomachenko fan. You're seeing him do stuff here that you wanted to see him do early. He's definitely trying to overall Haney, yeah, get on that inside, and he's cutting angles really well. No, Loma right there with a nice little jab. Haney going for that midsection, really trying to get to that body of Loma. Loma's got to be careful of that straight right hand. Southpaw killer. Haney. I'm surprised right now. Haney hasn't done a single clinch yet. Eight seconds left. Wow, this first round has flown by. Oh, some good shots from Loma. Wow. Who do you guys have for the first round? How do you guys score that one? Loma round or Haney round? That's a close one. Let's see what his dad says. Okay. Bill Haney's telling him to continue to attack. Dude, Haney's looking good. So Haney's definitely getting a little bit caught up right now. See what Twitter's saying right now. See how people are scoring it. Round one. 91% have said that Lomachenko's winning right now. Wow. Great angles. Great round for Loma. He needs these early rounds. Great first round for Loma. Total punches landed is equal, but it doesn't matter if it's equal. It's who, I mean, in terms of percentage landed, Loma landed more. In terms of higher percentage, I should say. Haney really using that jab. Good little body shot right there from Haney. Haney's definitely trying to use that jab to just feel where Loma is constantly. Nice little shot right there from Loma. This is turning into a good fight so far. Loma cannot take his foot off the gas. He's got to keep going, though. Nice little jab from Haney, though. Not as many feints from Haney. He needs that stuff. Loma trying to change angles and spin Haney. Ooh, body shot right there from Haney. Desert Storm and Andre suck as a broadcast team. This right now so far is a better round for Devin Haney. Nice little shot. Nice counter shot from Haney. Lomachenko, though, landed a couple shots here. Anytime Loma can get into those angles, man, and get a little bit closer, he starts touching them. Yeah, good adjustments. I agree, man. Good adjustments right now from Haney. Loma's starting to respond. Dude, if Haney gets backed up, I think he's just trying to conserve energy is my guess. But I agree. He shouldn't have. He should continue to. This crowd is definitely for a nice straight left from Loma. Loma trying to get at the end right here. Loma steals rounds sometimes at the end here. I think Haney's going to get this round right now, though. Oh, nice little quick shot right there from Loma. Nothing too big, though. Oh, nice little touch up. Super technical fight. Super, super technical fight. Who do you guys have for that round, round two? So far, this fight is an absolute chess match. It's living up to the hype so far, man. It's living up to the hype so far. If I had some criticism for Devin Haney, I don't see as many feints. I do like the body work. I think Lomachenko has to continue. I like seeing Lomachenko throwing a lot. Whenever he gets on that side, he throws combinations. He doesn't just do single punch shots. Loma's got to do this now for the next 10 rounds. He's got to put non-stop pressure on Haney. Because that pressure is where he's finding moments where he can find little shots here and there and combinations and pushing Haney back into the corner against the ropes. Loma second. Okay. I could see the judges favoring Haney for that round, especially. Okay. So, I mean, they just said CompuBox wise, the difference was 1 punch. 10 punches landed for Haney, 9 for Loma. I mean, that's razor thin differences. Super, super razor thin differences right now. They tied for landed punches the first round and 1 punch different for the second round. Loma now on the attack. I like this aggression. Loma coming out hot right now. Right now, Devin Haney trying to get to that body, get nice combination from Loma, and then he spins out of it. Another good angle change from Lomachenko. Nice jabs from Haney. Right now, it's tied 1-1 for rounds. We're in round 3 with 1.5 minutes left. Yeah, Haney trying to push around Loma a little bit in these clinches. Loma looking better this round. See, Haney's in the corner here. Lomachenko doing some body work. Back of the head a little bit on both of them. Now we're starting to hear some Loma chants in the crowd. Loma definitely getting into that mid to close range, man. Oh, Haney cracked Loma, but Loma hit him with a couple shots beforehand. Nice body shots. Oh, Loma! Loma now with a nice combination on Haney. Loma's definitely taking this round right now. 30 seconds left. He is tagging Devin Haney. Oh boy, this is like vintage Loma right now. Ten seconds left. Whoa! Huge round. Huge round for Lomachenko. Loma really stepped it on the gas that round. Really stepped on the gas that round. Dude, he does got that dog in him. I'm freaking out right now that Loma's doing so well. I love it. This is everything a Canelo fight is not. Man, Loma bringing it to Haney that round. Dude, yeah, he's starting off really well. Really well. Haney made some nice adjustments in that second round. Loma came back and was like, hey, I can make adjustments too. Blow for blow. Yeah, that was a fantastic round. You know Haney's going to come out mad after that round. The combinations, though, is what's got me. He really landed some serious combinations in there. Haney landed a good power punch, one really hard shot, but Lomachenko was piecing him up at certain points. Nice little body shot right there from Haney. Loma starting to do some footwork and changing angles. Nice combination from Loma. Loma now showing some of that veteran skill, showing some of that Ukrainian dance. This is some serious top-notch level fighting right now. Dude, those angles, man, are incredible. Lomachenko right now really looking like vintage Loma. Here we go again. Haney against the ropes. I'm surprised Loma didn't take him. Oh, nice little quick, super quick little hook from Loma. Twinkle Toes Loma is back. This is level of boxing that these YouTubers could only dream of achieving. Anyone could ever achieve. I mean, this is like Haney, nice little body shot. He's got to stick with those body shots. If he strays away from that, he's really, really going to be... Nice little body shot again. Haney's doing a good job sneaking that right hand low and hitting Loma to the body. Haney's jab has started to slow a little bit. Matrix Reloaded. Have you noticed that Haney's jab is not as frequent as I'd like? And I think that's because he's a little bit nervous about getting tagged like that. Loma getting a little cocky with his hands down. Oh, man. Haney thought he was going to be able to just push Loma around. Not so much. Rolly takedown. Loma really taking his foot off the gas a little bit. Good body shot from Haney. How do you guys have that round? Not as clear cut of a round. I think that's probably a Loma round from the beginning. Haney had some good body shots. I'm just clapping after every round. Me too, man. I have that one. I could see that being in a 2-2. I gave that one to Haney. Haney had some really consistent body shots in that one, which was really good. This is like unbelievable, man. This is like razor thin. Yeah, dude, ESPN definitely looking like the winner on this one. Dude, Mac's scorecard is not good. You agree? I would have 2-2 maybe. Spending too much time with Stephen A. Smith. All right. Well, I mean, I figured that's going to be Max's card, to be honest with you. Better than a Tony Bellew card. Both landing some good shots. Haney with another body shot. Loma's got to stop chasing Haney. Haney's doing a good job of getting off those ropes. He is getting tagged to that body a lot. Oh! Loma landing some huge shots on Haney. Haney went straight back, though. He should know better. Yeah, Haney's head staying pretty stationary. Loma's able to hit it. This is putting another good jab from Loma. Haney is not liking this right now. Yeah, some big, huge punches of the fight right now. Loma just wobbled Haney a little. I think Haney definitely felt it. Super close round right now. Both guys fighting out of the clinch, though. I love it. I think right now, because they're both a little bit sweaty, it's harder to clinch. Yet again, that double left hand combinations from Loma. Let's see. Come on. 13 seconds left. Haney's foot's on the gas, man. Give the kid credit. He's got some good stamina so far. Wow. How do you guys have that one? That's a close one. That's a close one. I think Haney started better. I think Loma had some good spots. I don't know if it's enough. Haney slowing down a bit. I mean, he is the bigger guy. He's the younger guy, though. Loma, maybe. Loma for the effective punches. I agree. Oh, man. I don't want to be a judge for this one either, dude. These are so hard to score. Absolutely, they are. I got to say right now, boxing Twitter is absolutely elated at how great this is going right now. I don't know. Depends on what you like to watch. No, actually, Haney's the champion, so he's favorited. Heavily favorited. Super crazy chess match. Haney, in terms of total punches, Haney is ahead by 5. Who's winning right now? Depends who you ask. I would say some people have Loma, some people have Haney. Good little body shot right there from Haney again. Loma's got to answer for those body shots. Oh, the sport absolutely needs these kind of fights. I'm worried about those body shots too, because if he slows down... No, some nice... Dude, the footwork of Lomachenko is frustrating Haney. When he pops into range and pops back out, then back in. Beautiful footwork from Lomachenko on Haney. Nice little body shot again. Haney's doing good with that, man. Solid fight right now. Loma landing some shots. Haney landing some shots. Another good, dude, those straight left hands. Haney keeps eating them. Oh, absolutely. Haney will be better after this fight. This is a huge fight for him. And this is just showing how good he is as a fighter. He's not getting a weak, injured Loma. He's getting a very good version of Loma. Oh, big, yet again, that straight left from Lomachenko is finding its mark every single time. Dude, those clean shots. Yeah, I haven't seen Haney's head snap like that ever, I think. And the crowd is chanting Loma. Wow. Yeah, the ref's done a great job in this fight so far. Those body shots, nice little uppercut. I like that these guys are fighting out of clinches. They're not wrapping up too much. Yep, another warning for back of the head from Haney. This is a good round for Haney. 20 seconds left. Good defense. Yeah, good counter punching right there. Yeah, I'd say definitely a Haney round. Definitely a Haney round. I think if anything, the body shots are gonna possibly, if they continue at this rate, they could affect him long term. So right now, what was that, round 6? We're going to round 7. I'm starting to lose count of track of rounds. This is certain rounds I can be like, oh yeah, that guy took that round, that guy took that round. It's round 7. I think that was a Haney round. I think if you have it 3-3, that's pretty spot on. You could have it 4-2 possibly, depending on what you like. Of course, ESPN's only showing Haney. 6-0 Haney, easy. Okay, round 7 here. See if Loma bounces back. If he fades, it's going to be a long end of the fight for Loma. Yet again, straight left hands are just connecting. 2 of them right there against Haney. Haney's winning, in your opinion? I think that's fair, man. I think he's been more consistent. I mean, we'll see at how this plays out. We have this whole other half of the fight. It's so close. I agree. Loma could vary it a little bit rather than just purely headhunting, but he's had a lot of luck with that straight left. That was low. That was low. Now, yet again, left hand right from Loma. Devin Haney doing a good job overall, though, man. Yeah, I think Haney is upping his game. I think also Loma's getting a little bit tired. Yet again, straight left hand from Loma. Oh, Haney eating some shots from Loma. They're both, yeah. I think Haney's letting that youth show right now. Hell of a fight so far. 30 seconds left. Oh, big left hand again. Dude, if Haney keeps getting hit with those left hands. Oh, Haney's nose is bleeding. Big exchange to end the round. Loma round, some people say. How do you guys have that? Loma or Haney that round? Because it's round 7, so it's kind of like the tiebreaker. I have it pretty close right now. Dude, that is insane how close that was. Haney by volume. Barely leaning Haney. Yeah. I think Loma could really hurt Haney with that straight left, man. Caesar, it's really hard to tell. It really depends what you like. I would say Haney's probably like taking the lead a little bit right now. It's round 7. Let's see. 4-3. I think that's pretty fair. 4-3 Loma. Oh, Dave Moretti. It's like, yeah, it's like 1 or 2 shots barely went around. I think looking back at this fight, we're gonna really, okay, last 4 rounds. Yeah, I agree with you, Shrek. Oh, yet again, nice little combo right there from Loma. Another nice little uppercut from Loma. Let's see if Loma can turn it up a notch here and put some serious pressure on Haney. Haney's, I think, probably been getting these last few rounds. Hip check from Haney. And I think right now we're going to need to see Loma. I mean, a flash knockdown would be really nice right now if you're Lomachenko. Oh, nice straight left again. Haney eating those lefts. Haney on the back foot, man. Yeah. Loma's got to stay light. He's got to be on his... Whenever Loma goes straight back and stays a little bit more flat-footed, Haney attacks that body. Nice little jab right there from Haney. Haney's playing it pretty safe right now this round so far. Oh! Lomachenko landing, I would say, the flashier punches. I mean, this... Oh, yet again, another straight left. Little body shot right there from Haney. I don't know. This is seeming like a Loma round for me. I think he did a better job. I think he landed the better punches. The left, that straight left from Loma, I think won him that round for me. 4-4 even. He is smothering. It's because he's leaping into, especially that left. 5-3 Loma. I think Bill Haney might be drinking cough syrup if he thinks Lomachenko's giving up. So, super, super, super good fight so far. This is a 35-year-old Loma. I wish he could have seen this fight in his prime. Absolutely. Okay. Round 9. That lead jab of Loma, I love how he sneaks that in. Wow, Max Kellerman has it even. If Max has it even, got some of that tussin in him. Kellerman is in this chat now. Oh my God, I can't believe Max Kellerman actually agrees with us. My gosh, this is insane, dude. I can't believe we're like deadlocked right now. Good, jeez, body shot, and then Loma answers with the straight left. Dude, that straight left is crazy. Judges are going to skew Loma. We know how boxing is. I would love that to happen. I think they're going to skew Haney. Oh, nice little shot right there from Haney. Loma getting on the inside right there, trying to fight out of the clinch. Haney's doing a good job out of that. Oh, that's straight left again from Loma. Every time he snaps that head back, it looks fantastic from a judge's standpoint. It's just non-stop with that left hand. Every time Devin Haney now throws, every time he throws that jab. Oh, nice combination from Loma. Every time Haney goes to throw that body shot, Loma just catches him with the straight left. Every single time. That's how he's been able to get Haney now. So Haney's like scared to throw that body shot now because he keeps getting tagged. This is great. Loma just making Haney absolutely pay. Every time he gets into range, he's making Haney pay. Yet again, they each trade that same shot. Left to the body. There's the body shot right there from Haney. Devin Haney's definitely starting to feel it. I would love to see another straight left body shot from Haney. It's like literally punch for punch. Low blow. How many times has Haney snapped Loma's head back compared to the other way around? I think that was I had that as a Loma round. I liked Loma's work personally, but some of you guys have it for Haney. Haney right now is looking for guidance. And Haney just said he's throwing it more than once. So he's getting caught and he doesn't know what he's doing right now. He doesn't know what to do. So this is the first time I've heard Haney say something in his corner where he doesn't seem confident. Ever. I've never seen Haney sound like he doesn't know what to do. Let's see. 10, 11, 12 is going to be massive. Okay. Little mouse underneath the right eye of Loma. Yeah. Yep. I have to agree with Tim Bradley. I normally don't agree with everything he says, but he's pretty spot on with this one. It's, Dad, he's figured me out. What do I do? Another straight left. Oh, he hurt him! He hurt him! Lomachenko hurt Haney! Yet again! Hit him again with that straight left! Haney getting tagged! That straight left, doing damage. We got a minute and a half left. Come on, Loma. Every single time Haney gets on the inside, Loma's making him pay. Loma can get in the... Come on. Yet again, straight left hand. Loma on the front foot. Do it for Zelinsky. Nice little body shot from Haney. $30 seconds left. Who's going to finish strong? Yep. Loma has cracked the code for how to land that every time, man. Big round for Lomachenko. Big round for Lomachenko. Wow. Boys, we got 2 rounds left. Oh man. It could be dead even right now. It could be slightly one way. Oh my God, boy. Oh, this is it. Dude, this is an incredible fight. Because they can't understand what's going on in Lomachenko's corner because they don't understand the language, they're just going always to Devin Haney's. Oh man, he's asking his dad what to do because he's getting teed up and he doesn't know how to answer to it because every time he tries to go in, he just gets tagged. And he's like, Dad, what do I do, man? Because the body shots aren't landing the way they were in the first opening rounds. Come on, Loma. Finish strong. 2 more rounds, baby. I think if Loma wins these 2 more rounds, he wins the fight. B3 thinks it's going to be a draw. Oh, I'd hate that. Yeah, Bill Haney thinks his son's winning, obviously. Oh! Loma just tagged Devin Haney. Oh, yeah, people said Loma's washed. I mean, I did not expect Loma to just be crushing Devin Haney in these rounds. Haney might be hurt. Haney might be hurt. Loma's just really on the aggressive. Like, I haven't seen Loma this aggressive he's feeling super confident and Devin Haney is looking scared. Oh, another big shot. Another one. Loma smells blood in the water. Loma right now, taking charge of the fight. Oh my God. Lomachenko right now teeing off on Haney. Haney's hurt. Haney's hurt. Oh my gosh. Haney's taking shot after shot right now. Haney's looking very insecure. Oh, dude, so insecure right now. Oh, Loma just tagging Haney. Dude, if you 11th round TKO would be, dude, did you predict that? Lomachenko right now, boys. Can we have undisputed Lomachenko? I mean, this is a huge round right now. I know. You did predict this. My God, dude. Haney's just... Loma knows he's winning the round. He's being very careful. Yeah, I think Bill Haney's got to be like, dude, you got to get on the gas. Huge Lomachenko round. Let's see what Bill Haney has to say. Yeah, that was smart of him to take the last 45 seconds off. He's got round 12, and if he could piece him up again, it's over. Oh my God. Lomachenko, boys. What a fight. What a fight. Oh my God. Dude, let's go is right. Haney right now is trying to absorb everything his dad's saying, but his dad's getting a little frantic. And part of that is that Lomachenko is just tagging Haney. Oh man, they're not going to give it to Haney. If Loma wins this round, it's over. Loma landed 20 punches in that. 20-2 landed for in comparison last round. Come on, Loma. One more round. Quick 900, dude, if you win 900. Oh, another straight left. Loma just absolutely coming after Haney. Majority draw, I hope to hell not. Haney, nice body shot. Nice little work there from Haney. Absolutely a rematch clause, no question. Haney's trying to get confident. There we go. Body shot right there from Loma. Here we go. What did we say at the very beginning? If Lomachenko was active and not taking rounds off from the very first round, he could win this fight. And that's another beautiful shot right there from Loma. He's got to win this round, though. He's got to win this round. Come on, Loma. Minute 12 left. Let's go. Loma, you got to shine. Last minute. Haney's looking better this round. There he goes. Loma landing more punches right there to the body. I'd be shocked if there wasn't a rematch clause. Nice little body shot from Haney. Another little shot. Loma answers with that straight left. Now they're straight left. 25 seconds left. Let's see who wins it. Who wants it? This is a tough round. This is kind of looking like Haney right now for this round. 5 seconds left. Loma with the better shot at the end. You fucking kidding me? Okay. I thought for a second it was running an ad on you guys. I was about to lose my fucking mind. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. What a fight. Holy hell. This gave us an amazing fight. Yeah, good cut. That card turned out to be pretty fun. Yeah, he is a really dodgy judge. Let's see. Oh God, dude, I'm a mess. Oh God, could you imagine? And the new. Yeah, Bob Arum creaming himself right now. Dude, Max Kellerman has Lomachenko winning. Wait, Robin Still, is it giving you ads? It shouldn't. Sorry about that, man. I'm trying to cancel them right now. So there we go. Okay, here we go. So, by CompuBox, Loma landed more. I can't believe this crowd is chanting Loma right now. And Max Kellerman gave the fight to Lomachenko. Let's see what Twitter's saying. Let's see. Sergio Mora says Loma or draw for me. I'm seeing and the new from Addy. And Teddy Atlas says and the new. These are the predictions. Here we go. Here we go. One 112. One 113. No way. No way. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, the crowd's booing. Devin Marardi's fucking garbage. Think I got it.
All my thugs cock your nines like this. Shoot a bitch and don't you miss. This is a robbery. 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 Now get on the ground. Give me that wallet and hush your mouth. Right now, get on the ground.
They got the gloves out. They got the ski mask out. They got the backpack, and they robbed my boy Loma on that one. Man. Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, dude. The fucking comments right now from Top Rank Boxing showing that Haney won. Casuals are triggered. Easy win for Tank after I saw this. Boxing can be a joke. Robbery. It's the biggest crock of shit. People are pissed. Guys, people are pissed. The internet is pissed. Oh my God, dude. How the fuck does that happen, man? How the fuck do you have these scorecards? This is why people don't buy fights anymore. Dude, this is why I fucking want to quit Glove Talk, is because of this shit, man. I've watched so much of this shit, man. I blame Bud Light. That's the fucking awesome comment. This is fucking retarded. Alhamdulillah. Devin Alhamdulillah Haney. There's no fucking question he deserved to be undisputed. I mean, the entire crowd, man. Right now, fucking Twitter is on fire. Dude, people are absolutely pissed. Dude, I've said this so many times. Dave Marardi is fucking terrible. 116? Oh my God, dude. Yeah, they did him dirty, man. Ah, Loma saying he's not a pound for pound, man. Gotta cash it on that rematch in Poland. Fuck it. Oh my God, dude. Look. Those were some super, super close rounds. Super close rounds. We all said that. I think we can all agree they were super, super close rounds. And I think that there were a good chunk of rounds, though, that were very, very clearly Lomachenko. Even Shakur Stevenson said it. He wants to turn Russian. Yeah. I mean, Shakur Stevenson is pretty straight shooter. Have a good night, man, Robinson Dale. Thanks for being here, dude. I appreciate it. So now I feel like Shakur Stevenson definitely could beat Haney. Good night, G-Fig. Guys, real quick, what we're going to do real quick before you guys all take off, we're going to do this real quick. We're going to do this. So, guys, before you leave, thank you guys for being here. Great conversation. And let's just do this real quick. We're going to do a quick raid. Go say hi to my friend CC. She's an amazing streamer. We raided. Go show her some love. Great streamer. And thank you guys for being here tonight. Hopefully you had a good time. We'll see you guys again. So